The Boy Who Knew Her Secret, Part 1 and Part 2. We're going to review these together. This is Wonder Woman Season 3, starring the immortal Linda Carter. Let's talk about this one. I loved it. Loved it. First of all, there's a lot of weird horror movie similarities. Instead of a silver sphere like Phantasm, there is a silver pyramid. Coincidence, sure. Then, of course, predating Friday the 13th, this takes place at Crystal Lake. Now, it's not a camp, but I thought that was really fun. So there's this alien invasion. There's also a doctor with a limp and carries a gun. So Dr. Loomis, I don't know. A lot of weird horror movie similarities here. But let's talk about the story, the pacing, the artistry, the characters, and the enjoyment factor. Story, 2 out of 2. I love this one. This is a comic book story. There's this weird, huge pyramid that lands in Crystal Lake. It splits off into little mini pyramids. And if it touches you, you swap places with this alien consciousness that's in each pyramid. And you're like, oh, they're invading Earth. Well, not really. They're trying to capture a space criminal who is also a shapeshifter. There is a lot going on in these 2 episodes. Ultimately, I'm giving it 2 out of 2. I do have problems with this episode. I love this episode. I absolutely love it. But there's some minor things where I wish that those aliens, I wish their plan was like more obvious. Like, I don't understand how they were going to capture the shapeshifter guy. So it's a little bit weird there, but it doesn't matter because Diana's going to do all of the heavy lifting. She teams up with this other agent who is the shapeshifter, and that creates so many plot threads and like messed up. It's like, oh, he's a very effective shapeshifter. Normally these shapeshifter characters, they don't do much. They just show up and they turn to different characters and like, oh no, but this really messes things up. At one point, there's 2 Wonder Women, and the boy happens to know that Diana is Wonder Woman, but at this point in time, Diana has forgotten that she's Wonder Woman, so she doesn't think anything of it, but the boy's like, how could there be 2? So all of this stuff leads to a lot of good tension. It has a little bit of Invaders from Mars feel to it, or body snatchers or whatever. The kids' parents are taken, and it's like, this is weird. They're acting really weird. So it's a lot of little creepy things like that too. This was bloody awesome. I even like the boy's relationship. His name is Skip. He likes this girl, so he goes riding to try to impress her. And of course, he sucks at riding a horse. Diana has to come in. The pacing's 2 out of 2 as well for these 2. There's just one story thing after another. Boom, 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 boom. It's either a character moment, you're seeing something with the bad guys or the aliens or the shapeshifter. If you put these together, it's probably like just under 100 minutes. You could easily do this as like a little mini TV movie for Wonder Woman. There's also lots of Wonder Woman appearances, so I'll give the artistry a 2. A lot of stuff. She's on a horse, fighting guys. There's this fight at the barn where she's fighting this the shapeshifter turns into this crazy caveman guy, and she's punching and double friggin' fisting him and back fisting him and like kicking the guy through shit. It was awesome. This was bloody awesome. I'm trying to see what other little tidbits I wrote in my notes, but I have a lot of notes for this one because there's a lot of cool stuff that's going on. I'm going to try to make this video a little bit, shorter. It just felt like a cool episode of Wonder Woman. You know where this is leading because I love this show anyways, but the characters, 2 out of 2. I love the kid. He wants to be a writer. His parents don't know how smart he is. He's trying not to. He actually doesn't want people to know how smart he is because he doesn't want to disappoint them. Really cool. I like that. I like the girl that he likes. I mean, obviously Wonder Woman is awesome. I like the shapeshifter guy. I thought he was a great villain. He really messed everybody up pretty badly. And the way he went about things, there's just a few little nitpicks. I'm going to give the enjoyment factor a 2. I'm going to give this a 10. There's nitpicks to it. It's still a TV show, so there's going to be weird things where it's like, well, they could only do so much. I just feel that the one little nitpick is the townspeople weren't effective enough in their alien forms. Like, I didn't understand like how they were going to actually catch this guy. It seems like they just want to build that pyramid and then hope that he somehow lands on it or something. It's weird, but a lot of great stuff in this one. I thought it was awesome. We're approaching the end here. The next one is an interesting one we're going to talk about. But I really loved this one. I would definitely watch it again. 10 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts were on this. And if you like my content, please hit the like on this video, share it out, and subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Any other final bits? There's hypnotism in here. There's that kind of like creepy, like, hey, what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm fine. And then, the shapeshifter guy pretends to be one of the guys who's hypnotized, but then he's not, but then he is. And then the real one shows up, like all this kind of great stuff. I think that, and plus having it be Crystal Lake, I love the Friday 13th movies. That's like my favorite franchise. So fun to see that, or hear Crystal Lake being said. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.